Hello, digital dreamers, crypto creators. It's the Jarek Brian Show, the pulse of NFT culture and crypto trends. My name is Jarek, and I'm going to be help navigating you through these tough crypto times. Now, on today's show, we have a very special guest. We have, how do you say your name? Melik Carter from Degen Mercenaries. Did I say that correct?
That is correct. That is correct.
All right. Hey, man, how's it going? I know you guys got a mint coming up soon. And I just want to say, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. Like you said, our mint day is around the corner, and it is all hard work here. Super exciting times. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and kind of talking about the the whole Degen Mercs and everything like that. Kind of explain exactly like what you guys are trying to do and what the project is about.
Of course, that would be my pleasure. So the point we decided to work on Degen Mercenaries and come up with the game Shoot to Earn. That's what we named our game. The reason we are doing this because on Polygon, we are coming on Polygon network, Polygon chain, and we have been looking around in Polygon and see what kind of projects we have. And it is very obvious for us that there are some missing type of projects which we think this kind of like shoot to earn or play to earn kind of games. Of course, on Solana side, we see them a lot, but on Polygon side, we see a missing piece. And we are not trying to be one of the, regular play to earn games, because there are so many play to earn games that you can follow a certain strategy, certain type. What we're trying to do, I will be like very direct and tell you where we got the inspiration and what we're trying to do. Everybody loves coin flip, right? What the coin flip does, you put your money, it's double or nothing. You either double your money or you lose. And there's a lot of people playing this. It is such a simple concept, although it is so much fun. Risk factor there is, of course, but it keeps like getting more and more popular, especially during the bull run. Everybody was losing themselves to play the coin flip. So what we wanted to do is you play coin flip against AI, against CPU. There is no guarantee that maybe there is some kind of like strategy behind this to win or lose. What we want to do is bring the same concept. You can still on our game either double or nothing, but this time it is guaranteed you're playing against a real person. And this makes the experience more special, more real, more legit in our opinion. And in our platform, you can bet on the games however much you want. 2 Matic, 1 Matic, 5 Matic. You automatically are added to a pool with the same amount of betted games, and the system matches you with another person that is waiting to be matched. And you play the game. It takes from 1 minute to 3 minutes based on the action, based on how you're playing with the person against you. And if you win, you get the double. If you lose, you lose everything. This is the same concept, coin flip, but what we are trying to promise is it is more fun because you're like hitting the button, trying to come up with a strategy at the same time you play against a real person, which makes it, better experience. This is what we are coming from.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. I like the fact that you guys, I've seen a couple like, videos of the game and everything like that. It looks very interesting, right? And kind of too as well that, would you guys like kind of like marketing employee, like kind of like talk about the like one-on-one art you did for like certain people or certain influencers? I thought that was really something I had never really seen before.
Thank you very much. Like you said, it started as a really strong marketing strategy. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be our primary marketing strategy because one thing we are really confident about is our art. And it's not only us saying this. We have been receiving praise. We have been receiving a lot of compliments from the people in the space that our art is unique and it's like great. It is something different than what they are used to, especially on Polygon. And we just thought, okay, we need to use this into our advantage. Yes, art is great, and it's going to probably attract some people to buy the project just for the art because, we buy the NFTs, we buy these JPEGs that we like sometimes, and we want to go that direction. At the same time, after we see this interest, we decided that, okay, why don't we, do some honoraries for the people who are active in the space, who are supporting us, who are supporting Polygon, who are supporting NFTs as an appreciation, and also as, telling them who we are and tell them a story about our art and what Degen Mercenaries are trying to do. So after that, we started with the big names. We started sending them their one-on-ones in their DMs. And after a while, we actually started getting requests in DMs, like some influencers or some, Web3 names or project owners. They were like, hey, I saw your one-on-one. It's really cool. Do you guys do this for other projects? And we were like so excited and happy to hear that. We were like, yeah, of course. Just give us the traits you want. That's why if you actually notice the first one-on-ones we delivered, they are different than the recent ones, because the recent ones are super customized, personalized based on how people wanted their mercs, what kind of traits they wanted, because they were sending us like, I want this trait, can you do that? We are like, of course, no problem. So a simple marketing strategy turned into a huge honorary operation that is super personalized and customized. And now whenever we join spaces, one of the things they are talking like, oh yeah, I received my one-on-one from Degen Mercenaries, it's so sweet, thank you so much for that. So this is something really we enjoy doing these days. Like we try not returning back anyone who's requesting their one-on-ones, because it's just fun and we have fun, they have fun. This is the whole point, really.
No, I thought it was great, and it was very different too, because I saw different people having, even mine was really cool too as well. And talking kind of about kind of like the artwork and everything like that, like are you familiar with the artist, or are you kind of close with the artist?
I personally don't have active contact with the artist. It's our founder, Colonel, who's talking to him. He is not on Web3. Actually, we found him on Web2. Colonel has a connection with him in real life. So they are having discussions. Sometimes we have a big team meeting. Of course, he is present there with us. But when there is this one-on-one talks or different art discussions, I'm not involved very much. And since he's not Web3, he's not around to find either. We are trying to convince him, you should just buy this NFT, just be a part of this. Why don't you just join us and stuff? But what he does is already special, and that's all matters. He's supporting our project whenever we need him, and he's doing an incredible job. So he's a Web2 artist, and hopefully soon to be turned into Web3. So this is what we're working on.
Yeah, no, it's very interesting. Like I thought it kind of reminded me of the Punisher-esque, but it was kind of like a G.I. Joe type. So I was very interested to see like what was his kind of thinking behind that. Also too, like in this kind of shoot turn game, like what are you exactly earning? Are you earning like Matic, Wrap Matic, or USD? Like what exactly are you earning in the shoot turn game?
So basically, you connect your wallet. At first stages, we will be giving the access to our holders only when we first release the game. Our holders can connect to our platform, and of course, they will be recognized thanks to their Degen Mercenaries NFT in their wallet. And then there will be an option when they want to join the game. System will ask how much Matic do you want to bet on this game. So it's going to be Matic. If you bet on one Matic, if you win, you get 2 Matic back. Not exactly 2 Matic. Let me clarify that. Every transaction, every win, Degen Mercenaries team have 4% cut for the development and the reward pool, and this will be super transparent. We will share our wallet that we are collecting these commissions and where we are putting it. The whole idea is because we will be doing weekly tournaments, like big 16, 32 players tournaments, and weekly, monthly leaderboards. And we will be actively rewarding the winners and top performers, of course. And to support the pool to give these rewards, is of course from the mint revenue, we will put a lot of funds there. But of course, this to make it more sustainable, we will have a small percentage cut from all the victories, and our holders can actually track how much treasury is collecting to distribute during the games to the winners, to the leaderboard achievers. And after 4% commission for every game, the whole Matic, the rest of the Matic will go to the winner's wallet.
And how often is all this paid out?
The payments depends on the games. For example, we will have a tournament, and the tournament winners will receive when it's over. We are not trying to make it sound like it's a revenue share project. We are not trying to make it like every Friday at 10 a.m. No, it's not like that. Every week we will organize games, and when the games are over, whenever they are over, because some games will be like for 1 day, maybe 2 days tournaments, it will change. Whenever it is finished, the payment will be sent in the 24-hour max or like 12 hours minimum. This kind of system we will have. And for the weekly leaderboard achievements, we are planning at the end of the week, which is like Sunday around 9-10 p.m. We will check the leaderboard, and either it's going to be top 3, either it's going to be top 1. And according to this, again, 12 to 24 hours, the rewards will be delivered to the players.
Oh yeah, that's great. And also too, like, on the actual like kind of like mint date and everything like that, and hopefully you guys mint out here pretty quick, the games will automatically like kick off.
Right now, the game is in development phase. I initially shared a video with you, the gameplay video. So that video is actually early beta, and that video was taken before we started working with the game company we have. We just started working. They are kind of like giving us some support on the development and the fixing whatever bugs they can find. And what's going to happen is, when we mint out, hopefully sell out, when we mint after that phase is over, this month, the plan is OGs and pre-sale owners who participated OG mint or pre-sale mint will receive an exclusive access to the final beta of the game. Because to release a game, you need to have a few tests before, a few releases before you go full release. And what we thought, we will keep this server pretty limited for this trial phase, and we cannot allow like entire community to play the game because it might cause problem with the test period. That's why we thought OGs and pre-sale, this is another perk we are giving them, a very limited amount of people, and we will allow them to try our game. And whatever bugs, whatever issues we find in this period, it will be the last time we are like polishing everything. We are fixing the final stuff and adding whatever we need to add. And in November, we are planning to complete all of these. And before the new year, like before 2024, in December, we are trying to release the full game for all holders. And then hopefully, like I mentioned, firstly, it's going to be available exclusively to our holders, but the plan is make this available to non-holders as well, because our plan is to cross-project tournaments and stuff. But to get there first, we are trying to keep it holder exclusive. And then while we are working on different mods, we are working to add to the game. We don't want it to be only one, mod. We want to have different versions like timed or points based or different environments that affects the bonuses and stuff. So there are a lot of talks on the what kind of mods we can come up with. But the first the basic mod will be open to our exclusive holders, and then later will come the bigger operation.
Okay, all right. So the game's going to be in beta, and it should be everything going to plan, should be in December. But also too, do you plan on like having like other games too as well, or are you kind of like doing like different, like what do you plan to do with the game? What would you guys like to accomplish in the game like in the future?
So the idea with the game, of course, create something like I mentioned in the beginning of this conversation. Bring a system that Polygon doesn't have a lot, a game that can be seen as coin flip style. What we are trying to do is first just make sure that the game is working perfect, there's no bugs or anything. After that, we will add a store where you can customize your character to make the experience a little bit more fun with the cosmetic additions. And after that, different mods like I was talking about, it's going to take a little while to add new mods to the game. So in the new year, what we are trying to see is to make this game a little bit more, reach more communities, reach a broader audience. At the same time, we are like trying to test if this can be on the mobile, because I'm not sure if you're familiar with the mobile games, but there are some similar looking games on mobile. Very simple, concept. With a few buttons, you can like throw the ball to each other, or basketball or soccer, whatever. It is following same kind of similar strategy with 2D game with simple controls. So we are also going to check if there is demand for the mobile and what it will take for us to move this mobile environment, because it's going to require wallet connection and everything. So our goal is to be, of course, recognized with this game in the space. Whenever there's the Degen Mercenaries, this game comes up, and when people talk about Polygon games, we will be coming up with this. And after that, of course, with the partnerships and the collaborations we have, we might bring more games to the platform if everything goes according to plan.
Okay, cool. And you mentioned like building games like on Polygon and everything like that. Like, what kind of makes Polygon so appealing to actually build games on?
I think this is kind of like the similar response from almost all Polygon founder. Basically, there's a huge potential here. When we look at the Solana ecosystem, we can see endless games. Ethereum is not that much, but on Ethereum also you don't get to see that many gaming projects, or gaming environment is not that accepting. But Polygon is a sweet middle spot. It is like Solana, but it's not Solana. It's like Ethereum, but it's not Ethereum. But the price is so cheap, and also so many new projects coming up here because after especially the departure of youths, there is a new like people are expecting something here because youth was a big promise to get this chain on its feet, but now people are still on doubt. So what we're trying to do, use this potential, use this how people are expecting something to happen here. They keep eyes on Polygon while they're like degening on Solana, degening on Ethereum. They keep a tab open on Polygon, and we believe that if we can make enough noise on this chain, we can actually reach out to other chains and get some more attention, and hopefully, attract people to join this site, invest in a Polygon project like us, and grow together. Because what I noticed is, even if I'm coming from Solana with 2+ year experience, Polygon environment is incredibly supportive and friendly. And I think this is another thing that we want to be, and we are so happy to be here. Whenever we are somewhere like talking about our project or just joining to say hi, the support is incredible, and it keeps you motivating. It keeps pushing you to your goals and everything. And it's just such a pleasure, this experience. And on Solana side, things are a little bit rougher, in my opinion. And here we feel more free and supported, and it feels better, to be honest, just simply put.
Oh, no, I totally agree with that sentiment. And kind of going back to the one-on-one art that you guys did, like for each and every important person, like kind of like in Polygon, are those one-on-ones, is that going to be like in the collection, or is that made specifically for them? Like, how will that kind of go?
So this is a discussion we had with the people, we were giving the one-on-ones. We want, of course, we want to include these special items in our collection. But at the same time, it is difficult to, we need to keep the collection with 3,333. And at the same time, there will be a mint phase. And we were thinking like if we should cut a certain amount of supply and then airdrop these one-on-ones to people who we dedicated, or include this in the collection, but that will create problems because the people who we created these NFTs for, they will not be able to probably mint this. And when other people mint it, the price will be incredibly high because there's demand and the dedicated owner cannot get it. So we still cannot figure out which direction we should go. The worst case scenario, of course, there will be a second collection to like the Famous Fox did once. They have a second collection, or Oogies, they have like one-on-ones. So if we cannot do anything in the original main collection, the other option will be a secondary honorary collection, which we will also make it official. It will also be able to list it on Magic Eden. It can also be traded. It's not going to be like a verified collection. So this is I think the last resort we will go with, but we are still working on this, so I don't want to say anything that will be maybe changed later.
Sure. No, I 100% understand. But besides those one-on-ones, are there any other one-on-ones in the collection too as well, but just besides those personal ones?
Right now, we have some rare trades, but like I mentioned, we have a Punisher t-shirt that is kind of like special, but it's not going to be one-on-one. It's going to be rare, but it's not going to be one-on-one. I think currently there are some very rare trades, I would say. but in that one-on-one kind of sentiment, it's not like the ones we are creating for our friends in the space.
Gotcha. And so will those rare traits have any kind of like special like perks or anything like that? Like, can you kind of break down? And if you can release some of the rare traits, like you said, the Punisher shirt, is there any other ones you can kind of talk about, or you're going to be kind of in trouble?
I can drop a few information, of course.
Yeah.
Currently, these traits, we are thinking about what kind of perks we can assign to NFTs, but at the same time, don't turn it into a play-to-win game, because that is definitely something we are trying. Everybody should be equal. And so currently, there's no certain plans for perks to provide anything in the game, but that might change in the future with the game after we release it, because in the game's plans change a lot, And can you repeat the second question? A few traits I should mention. We actually have, I mentioned Punisher. We have if you guys are familiar, like some of the first-person shooters like Call of Duty or Battlefield, based on your experience and the achievements, you unlock some skins. Of course, one of our most important traits are weapons. And these weapons have different skins and styles. And there's one Golden Blaster that will be super, super rare. And we have a few hairstyles. We have like a red mohawk, which is going to be also a rare trait. On the clothing side, we have a few items. Like I mentioned, we have a Ferrari jacket, for example, like a Formula One. Fans might recognize it, but all these like sleeveless, because we are trying to emphasize the big arms of our Degen. So expect like hoodies, jackets, but with no arms. But we will have some specific brand, touches like the Ferrari brand or different brands. Other than that, let's see, we have earring traits. There's one trait. Most of like 99% of our earrings will be following the silver golden color, but there will be one amulet, it's in green, which looks super beautiful, and another one we have like a blue earring, which also be super rare. And we have a priest outfit. It was actually going to be a 101, but we loved it so much, so we decided to make it into like badass priest. It's going to be rare as well. So yeah, these are kind of like the ones that I can think of at the moment. Of course, there are going to be more, but yeah, you will see when we release all the collection. The rares, I think it's going to get a lot of attention.
No, that's 100% great, and I can't wait for you guys to mint and everything like that. Hopefully, can get me a Punisher one, but is there can you kind of break down like the minting info exactly, like OG, whitelist, the date and everything like that, and what platform will you be using?
We will be using Magic Eden. We are so excited to announce them as our official partners for Launchpad. Super excited. They have been nothing but super incredible supporting the entire time. So Magic Eden will be our partners. Other than that, the details are November 6th will be our mint date. Super excited, like less than 3 days left. Damn, it's so soon.
It's close.
And it is super close. Like time flies when you set a date. And the mint details, it's going to be 20, 22, and 21. Yeah, 20 OG, 22 whitelist, 25 public. For Matic, of course, these prices are all Matic. We closed a very successful round of pre-sales. It is sold out at the moment. And 2022 and 25, we try to keep it, not too expensive in the market average. So this is also, I want to remind again, this collection is going to be a 3K collection. It's not like 10K or 5K. We wanted to keep it fairly limited. Definitely around 3K range. These are details. And again, November 6th, Magic Eden, and OG 20 Matic, whitelist 22 Matic, and public 25 Matic.
All right, guys, you heard that here. November 6th, go mint you a Degen Merc. Is there still time to try to get a whitelist or OG, or are those kind of closed out already?
Actually, we talked to Magic Eden. They told us today we need to deliver the list, but if you guys, I think we can push tomorrow. We can talk to them tomorrow because we still haven't dropped the wallets. We got the wallets from the Atlas today. We were going over it, and I think if there's anyone who wants to, catch the train like on board in the last second, we can actually do a favor. If you guys go to the Discord and tag one of our mods or directly me, I will be in the Discord as well. I would be happy to help you guys and assigning your roles.
Sweet. Okay. Well, guys, you hear that here first. There is still time. And when this interview will come out today, just give me like an hour or so, and I'll edit it and everything like that, and we'll get it out. And you still have time to try to get at least a whitelist, right? But I appreciate you coming on my show today, sir. And is there anything else that you would like to say, or anything else? Any community members you want to shout out, or anybody you want to shout out before you go?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have first of all an incredible community, an incredible team. We couldn't do this without them. For such a long time, we have been together with them, and they are our biggest supporter. When we have some great events, they support us like crazy. They get the name out. I just want to, shout out a few names if you don't mind. First of all, Chidi Blaze, Kenzaki. These guys are like super active the entire time. XNPYY, Mystic as well. They're always with us. And shout out to our incredible team, Sergeant, Believer, Kane, and these guys like crazy. Like they work so hard for us, and Nanda as well. And Colonel and me, we wouldn't be able to get to this point without these incredible individuals. And I know I counted a few names from our community, but we can talk about them for hours if we wanted to give more details about every valuable member of our community. I just wanted to say thank you and a huge shout out to everyone who believed in us, who have been with us for such a long time. And we cannot wait to, walk on this journey, walk on this path all together with you.
Yeah, guys, that you hear that here first. And I can't wait for Degen Merc, one of my favorite up-and-coming projects. And guys, if you like content like this, please like, comment, share, subscribe, download, follow me on X, follow Degen Merc on X. Everything will be pinned down to the bottom. Go mint you some Degen Merc on November 6th, and I'll see you guys around on the blockchain. Take care.